Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Zoya's Affairs. My name is Mabel, and if today is your first time of tuning in, you are highly welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, I am so glad you came back to watch. Thank you. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to turn an instant noodles into a complete meal. If you want to see how I did this, keep watching and don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Also turn on your bell notifications so as to get notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you. To begin, I would like to share with you the list of ingredients which I will be using to make this meal. It is actually a quick and easy dinner idea. I have the instant noodles. I also have some uziza vegetable which I will be using to garnish this meal. It is a native jollof noodles. You can actually use any vegetable of your choice. Preferable, you use uziza vegetable or scent leaf, which is also known as nchao in the Igbo language. This uziza vegetable has been washed. I'm just going to go ahead and slice it up into tiny slices, and I'm going to set that aside. I also have some tomatoes here which I'm going to slice up as well, and I'm going to set that aside. Over here I have 2 onions. These are sweet onions actually. I have been using sweet onions lately and they are so good. I'm just going to wash this up and dice it into my desired sizes. Then I'll set it aside. Over here I have 2 momo which I'll be adding to the noodles. Remember, it is a native food and you actually need to add anything native you think you can add to it. It's actually going to make it look good. Slice this momo into tiny stripes like this, and I'm going to set it aside. Once all that is done, I'm going to show you all the ingredients which we have here. Over here I have some peppers. These are actually Scotch bonnet peppers which I have grated, and right here I have the shrimps. It has been washed. The uziza vegetable which are sliced up, the locust beans also known as iru. I have some grounded crayfish. I have the sliced onions, the diced tomatoes, the momo, and the roasted panla fish. Over here are the noodles which I will be using for the recipe, and I have palm oil of course and the noodles seasonings. Once all that is done, it's time to go ahead with the cooking. In a dry pan, I'm going to add some palm oil into that and let it heat up a bit. Then I'm going to add in the sliced onions. I'll be frying this for like 2 minutes before I will add in the locust beans. Once I add in the locust beans, I'm going to combine it together, fry this, and I'm also going to leave it for 2 minutes to allow it to fry together until it is well translucent. This has been frying for a couple of minutes now, and I'm just going to combine it together, and I'm going to add in the grounded crayfish. I'm also going to add the shrimps, the roasted panla fish, and I'm just going to combine everything together beautifully. And I'm going to cover this up and allow it to steam together for like 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, I came to check on it, and look at that. It has been frying and at the same time steaming together, and I'm just going to combine everything together now. Before I will add in the grated peppers, and I'm going to combine that together. Make sure everything is well coated into it together. Then I'm also going to add in the diced tomatoes. Combine this together beautifully to make sure everything is well coated in together. Once that is done, I'm also going to add the sliced pomo to it, and I'm just going to mix everything together, and I'm going to allow the juice from the tomatoes to cook everything through. So I'm going to cover this up and allow it to cook for 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, I came to open it up, and it was looking so good and it smells delicious. So I'm just going to stir everything together, and look at that, it has been releasing the juice, and there are still some liquid in this pan of goodness. Right now I'm going to add in the noodles seasonings before adding in the noodles. Once I added all the noodles into it, I'm going to add one more seasoning to that and add some hot water, which I already have boiling. Cover this and let it cook for 5 minutes. And look at that, this was 5 minutes after, and it was so good. It smells amazing in here right now. It is so good. I'm just going to combine everything together to make sure the noodles and all the goodness are combined together and they are marrying each other before I will add the vegetable to it. Once I added the vegetable, I'm going to combine the vegetable to it and make sure I mixed it together. And once I did that, the food was ready. Right now I'm just going to turn off the heat and serve. You guys, this was so good. It was so delicious. If you haven't tried out this recipe, I bet you try it out and see how good it is. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really makes your girl happy and it actually means the world to me. Thank you also so much for watching. See you again in my next one. Bye.